something smells good. I wonder what Lynn's cooking today.
Hey, Lynn, what's cooking?
Now here's your host, Lynn Austin.
Hi everyone, welcome to my show. Today I'm in the kitchen with my daughter Katie and her friend Shelby, and it is my apple appeal get it?
Good one.
show, and it's all about apples because we're in the month of September and the apple season's here, and there's all different festivals happening that are focused on apples, right? So I've come up with some things that are easy, of course, that we can make that involve apples, right? So when the house is smelling like cinnamon and apples, and it smells like just a big apple pie cooking, doesn't it? But we don't have apple pie cooking. We have other things that we're going to make. Okay, first in the crock pot, which I have, is cinnamon tea, like an herbal tea that has cloves in it already, all different spices. So what Mom did, is I boiled some water and I put some tea bags in it, and I let it cool down a little bit and sit after it boiled. And those were the apple, like cinnamon tea bags, right? So they cooled. So in a crock pot, I put those, and I put some room temperature apple juice, mixed it, put some cinnamon sticks in there, and just let it sit in the crock pot. And let me tell you, it smells so good. So of course, for you guys, I'm going to make a mocktail, which you guys will just have my sweet cinnamon cider, correct? But for me, I like to add a little something extra special to keep the moms and the dads and the adults a little bit warmer, which I decided to put a spiced rum in mine. So that's what I'm going to serve this up for you guys and have you.
So cute little thing.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah.
And I put a little cinnamon stick in there for you. And before you sip, of course, we have to do a toast to cooking in the kitchen because we like to have fun in the kitchen. Give that to Shelby.
Thank you.
And this will be for Katie. And we'll toast to having fun and lots of laughs in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Because you know what? When you're laughing and having fun in the kitchen and you're creating your food, it's fun that way, don't you think? Okay, just make sure the cinnamon stick doesn't poke you in the nose, because that would be a horrible thing. We're not bobbing for cinnamon sticks. But I'm going to add, look at this cute little thing. It's so cute. It's so cute. Add a little bit of rum in there. It's like a shot. Well, we'll just pour that in there. That's all right. Okay, so now here is a toast to fall, to apples falling into fall with apples, and cooking with my daughter and her friend, and it's fun, just having fun. See?
Apple.
That's good. Very yummy. Okay, girls, so you can sip on your drinks, and we are going to, it's a warm drink to keep, because the air is kind of changing a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So we want something to keep us warm. And that mama's rum just, that kept me warm. Okay, we are moving on to our apple rings. Instead of onion rings, we are going to make apple rings. Now, yes, you could fry these, but we're going to kind of try to go the healthy way, and we're going to bake these. But a friend of mine, Dana, would say, you need to fry those, and but we're going to bake them. Okay, so what I did already, I cored some of these apples already, took the core out.
Holes in them.
There's holes in them, but I'll show you in a little bit on the next thing we're going to do how to core them out. If you don't have that, you can core it out yourself with a knife and everything, but just get rid of those core things. It's great.
Core thing.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to slice these up
Into slices.
into slices.
Like
And you know what,
onion
Shelby?
rings.
While I am slicing these, what you're going to need are 2 plates.
crack
If you
the
wouldn't mind,
eggs.
Katie, you crack the eggs. And Shelby, if you wouldn't mind getting all those ingredients over there in the bowls and bring those over
Do
here.
I crack it in here?
Yep, crack them in there. Now I'm going to slice these into rings. And these are going to bake in a 400-degree oven on a cookie sheet that's been lined with foil that's been sprayed with cooking spray. careful in slicing these. One more here. Get a little bit, I got some of the stems still in here. Let me clean that out a little bit.
Do you want me to beat them?
Yes, and to the egg, I want you to add a teaspoon of vanilla.
Salt?
That's it. No, that's it on that.
Just the vanilla.
Okay, and Shelby, you're going to put the dry ingredients in here, which you're going to put just a little bit of salt, not all of it, just a pinch. That's good. A little bit more, maybe a little bit more. Okay, maybe about 3 or 4 scoops of flour, regular baking flour. Okay, whisk that together. So you're whisking the egg together with the vanilla. Okay, and to that, Shelby, add a little bit, couple pinches, take your fingers and put a couple pinches, maybe about 4 pinches of baking soda.
It's soft.
It's very soft. I have a little bit of the seed stuck in here. You want to get that out. Whisk a little bit more. And you don't want the seeds in there. Oh, look at that. Looks like a bunny.
How many seeds? I remember I was trying to get the seed out
On the what?
on the apple.
Oh, okay. Well, I got the seed out.
Spoonfuls you got this?
A spoonful of sugar helps in medicine. Okay. A spoonful of sugar would be good. Actually, make it 2. Make it 2. 2 spoonfuls of sugar. Okay, we're going to set that aside. And what you're going to do, Shelby, you're going to whisk that together. That's good. Okay.
Time with this guy?
With that one, yep. Okay, we're going to move this. We have our rings. Katie, why don't you get that baking sheet right behind you, babe?
Spray your foil. People.
Iced, yes. Spray your foil first. And what you're going to do, we're going to set these right up front. Twist that a little bit more. So you have your vanilla and your egg, so that just adds some more seasoning. Okay. You're going to do, yep, you're awesome with that. If you can move those bowls back over to where you got them from, Shelby. We're going to take your apple rings and you're going to go flour. No, that was the salt. We don't need it anymore. We're good with that. You can leave the apple right there because we're going to use that later. Yep. So what you're going to do is flour, girls, flour. This is the messy part. Some people don't like to get messy. Egg,
flour.
and then flour. And you put it right on your baking sheet. Can you guys do that?
Flour.
Flour. Here, just put them all, and you can put them all in the flour. Like I said, 400-degree oven. And what you're going to do is let them bake for 5 minutes, and then you're going to flip them. And then cook for another 5-6 minutes till they're tender. Okay? I'm going to move these off to the side here. Will you guys work on that? You guys having fun?
Yes.
Good job. It's always fun, fun, fun in the kitchen. Okay.
Baking stuff like that. It's fun. It's like an activity.
And of course, no matter how many rings you're making, you're going to add more flour to how many rings you're going to do. Okay, so how many apples you're going to go through. So do you want to put more flour in there? But I think you guys should be good with what you got in there. Once again, you guys work. Mom takes a sip of her sweet cider.
Can't get the apple. Sorry, guys.
This is fun. This could be fun for you girls to do with your friends too.
Yeah.
We're going to bake these up. You can, once again, you can fry them, but we're going to bake them today.
Healthy way.
The healthy way.
Well, healthier way.
Healthier way, yes. Apples are good for you. You can do so many things with apples. Apples are yummy. Okay.
Don't lick your
Good
fingers.
job,
egg
girls.
yolk
Why
is
don't you?
bad.
Yeah, don't do that. That's
Can I
raw
rinse them off?
egg. You can go rinse them off. And once Shelby gets this one done, I'm going to put it in a 400-degree oven, which we've had preheated. Thank you, Miss Shelby. Okay,
Can I
that's
put 'em
going
in the
in
oven?
there. You know what we're gonna do? I forgot. We're gonna sprinkle these with a little bit of cinnamon and sugar.
I'll do it.
Let the medicine go down. We got that going. We'll just sprinkle these like so. Look at that. Yummy, 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 yummy.
Okay, I'll put them in for you. We're
Okay.
at the
Bottom oven, 400 degrees for 5 minutes, and then we're going to flip them. Flip, flip, flip. Okay, well, those are in the oven. Be careful, Katie, though that is a hot oven. While those are cooking, we are going to move on to something so absolutely so delicious.
Do I move these over here?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, it is great to have help in the kitchen. It's fun, isn't it? Fun, fun, fun. We are moving on to our fried apples. Yes, fried apples. And in the pan, girls, we are going to start. These fried apples can be dessert. They can go on top of your pancakes, your waffles. They could be a side dish. They can go on pork. It is endless what you can do with these fried apples, but we're going to use them as a dessert today. We're going to actually top them on vanilla bean ice cream with some pecans crumbled up on top. Yes. Okay, pass me the butter. We're going to put a little bit of butter in the pan. Butter, butter, butter. Fancy dish. We're going to get that going. While our apple rings are baking, we're going to add maybe about, I don't know, about 3 tablespoons of butter to the pan. And while that is melting, we need our apples. So, if you wouldn't mind passing me my knife and my cutting board there. Or you know what, I'll just use this plate right here, Shelby. Just give me a knife. That right would work. And we are going to make slices. And they don't have to be perfect. You can get me another apple over there, right there, Shelby, in the bowl. It's sizzling. We're going to turn that down because that butter, we don't want it to burn. So we're going to lower that a little bit. Okay. And if you can give me another apple, I can show you. My mom used to get so mad that I would slice an apple this way, but I love slicing an apple that way. It's just the way I do it. Just stick those on this plate and pass me an apple. And this is my core. It's great. I love it.
Can I do it?
Well, you gotta go into it. I'm gonna show you. Right there, and then press down. Get it in there. It's making a funny, there we go. It's making a funny noise, and you pull it out. Your hands are a little bit slippery. Sometimes you need a towel to grab it, and we got it. Watch. This is
And
fun.
then you push it out.
This is fun. Here you go. Don't even say it.
Do I go here?
Keep it clean. Okay. Press it down.
Okay.
Catherine, you got to use your muscles. There we go. Now wiggle it in there. Wiggle it all the way through. Wiggle it. Then Shelby can do one. I'm going to get these apples in the butter. Will you guys do that? Here, you know what's easier? Here, watch. Get something to hold on to it and then push it up.
And then you pull it out.
Just don't let the apple go flying because then it will become a 3D show and then it'll be like, oh my gosh, like Sharknado. It'll be like Applenado or something. I don't know. Okay, so our butter is going. We're going to add, woo, they're sizzling. Sizzling fried apples. Going to get another apple in there.
There you go. Push it in.
So they're sauteing in the butter right now. Be careful. Here, put it over the plate. Got it? It might be easier if you put it over the other plate over there, Shelby.
Or a towel. That works.
There we go.
You have to put it all the way. No.
So
Like-
the apple slices
towel?
are going in the butter, And Shelby's finishing her apple. And to the butter, after they're sauteed for a few minutes, we are going to add some apple juice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay, how are we doing? We're doing good. One more. We'll do your apple there, Shelby. We'll put that one back in the lemon juice.
Why
Set that one
hers?
over there. I did yours.
Oh.
Oh.
This is fun to play.
Okay, and then when we get these apples in, then we're going to check on our apple, I almost said onion rings. We're going to check on our apple rings. Oop, there's a seed. And we're going to flip them. Okay, we're going to add these. Those over there. Add these to our butter. And those are going nice. Ooh, they smell good in the butter. Gonna let those go for a few, and I'm gonna check on our rings. You know what? I think that we're gonna let those go a few minutes, and we're gonna put the heat up on our apple slices for our fried apples, and we're gonna add a little bit of juice to them. Just a little bit. And while those are steaming in the butter with the juice, we're just going to put a lid on it and let it do its thing for a few.
And go to our caramel apple slice.
Well, we can go to our caramel apple slices, but first I'd like to take a sip of my sweet cider. Just relax for a minute. It smells good in here, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fall. That's fall. I can see us going to Johnny Appleseed. Maybe I think it's the Kendall Appleseed Festival happening. All the yummy treats, and you're making your own yummy treats. You're getting inspired, getting ready for fall and apples in your house. And then after that comes Christmas. No stressing at all. We don't like to stress, do we?
No.
Don't forget Halloween either.
Oh, don't forget Halloween. That's right. We got Halloween.
Thanksgiving.
All the fun holidays. And you can make these apple recipes for Halloween, for Thanksgiving,
Like anytime of the year.
even Christmas. Christmas, I would make apple things. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to flip these guys over. Here's my thing. Thing is an oven mitt, girls. Okay, we're going to flip these guys. We're going to let them cook a little bit longer. Katie, can you pass me that cinnamon and sugar? I think I'm going to give them a little cinnamon sugar bath.
Is this it? Yeah, I think that's it. Right?
What do you have? Nope, that's brown sugar. It's in the container right next to you there. There we go. Here, I'm going to sprinkle. Thank you. And those apples are cooking away. I can hear them sizzling in there. So the next step to those, there's going to be a lot of juice in there. Close that. House is smelling good, isn't it? Look at that. Is yummy. What I need from you girls is we're going to add the brown sugar. Now there's a mixture that you're going to add to these fried apples. It's right there, and to that I already have light brown sugar in a bowl with some cinnamon and nutmeg. That smells good, doesn't it?
And
We're going to
some baking
sprinkle.
soda.
Well, that baking soda, that is not baking soda. That is cornstarch. And this is about a cup. We're going to put about a cup of the brown sugar mixture into the apples and the melted butter and the apple juice.
Are we going to
Okay.
put some cornstarch in
Well, I'm going to tell you what that's for. That cornstarch is going to give us a thick sauce. Right now, see how runny it is?
Yeah.
And cornstarch
It
thickens it and makes
Are we putting
like
it
a
in now?
gravy. But we're going to just coat these in the sauce, and what we're going to do is put them off to the side. Watch.
And then
See?
put that in the middle.
we're going to put like a teaspoon
Can I do it?
in the middle and get that whisk. We got that song in our heads, right? About a teaspoon into the middle.
About a teaspoon of cornstarch. I said
Okay.
teaspoon.
What you're going to do, we're going to lower the heat on these,
And you stir.
and you're going to whisk it. But don't get into the apples. Whisk nice and gentle. There we go. See, she's cooking in the kitchen, and it's easy. Let's see. Oh, nice. Look at
I
that.
think a little more.
No, I think, see how thick it's getting?
It's good.
It's getting thick. And what we're going to do, because it's so hot in this pan right now, we're going to finish whisking it, and we're going to cover it up, and we're going to set it aside. Let it cook a little bit more. Look at that. Look at how yummy those look. Okay.
It's making me hungry.
We're just going to let those cook for a few more minutes till the apples get soft. Okay. I'm going to lower that. And then we're going to move on to our chocolate covered apple slices, which then we're going to sprinkle with nuts.
Almonds.
Well, we
Nuts.
chose almonds, any type of nuts that you prefer, and then you're going to dip those into a melted caramel.
Yum, yum.
So instead of eating a whole apple, 'cause sometimes it's hard to get it's fun to eat a taffy apple, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
It gets all
these
over your
slices
face.
are fun to make. So what I want you girls to do is I am going to slice some apples. If you wouldn't mind getting me the chocolate, which I've already melted. Now you can use, bless you, I think Shelby's allergic to apples.
Yep.
Get the pan that we have covered with wax paper and the nuts over there, Shelby. Okay, our chocolate's still nice and smooth that we can dip them in. And we're going to make apple wedges that we are going to dip. And Shelby, can you give me a couple paper towels, because you have to dry your apple slices before you dip them in the chocolate, because the wetness from the apple, the chocolate won't stick to the apple wedge. Okay?
You sprayed me with apple juice.
I'm sorry, and there's a lot of juice in apples. You'll see, once we slice these up,
That's why
You're
they
gonna
make a lot
see.
of apple juice.
Do they
that's
make apple
right,
juice
you're
from
gonna
apples?
see.
Do they make apple juice from apples?
What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, you're right. Okay, girls, you can take these and start patting them in between the paper towels. Thank you, Shelby. Help Katie out a little bit there.
I'm gonna push down on the
And then we're gonna
slices. See how the
dunk
juice
these
is
in the
coming.
chocolate. And then we're going to sprinkle the nuts, like I said, whatever nut you prefer. If you prefer peanuts, walnuts, cashews, anything. We have crushed
Pecans.
almonds,
Pecans.
pecans.
Walnut. Did I say that?
You said walnuts. Here's a couple more. And while you guys pat those dry, I am going to go check on our fried apples, okay? And our onion rings are still cooking. Oh, these are looking...
Apple rings? You said onion
I
rings.
said onion rings. You know what, girls? Actually, I was just testing you to see if you knew that I said onion rings. Okay, our fried apples are going to come off of the heat, and they're going to be right onto the side, ready for us to dish up for our ice cream with them on top, topped with the fried apples. At least I didn't say fried onions, right? Okay. So how are we doing? Look at all the juice coming off of the apples.
That's a lot.
And this is super duper
That's
duper
how
easy.
Apple juice is made, you guys.
Wow, Shelby, you just taught everybody a whole new cooking lesson of how apple juice is made. Can you pass me one of those forks right there?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to take this apple slice,
Can you take an apple
and you're
slice
going to put it,
too? I got this.
look at that, into the chocolate.
I do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, it gets stuck.
Look at that. Does that look yummy or what? And then we're going to put that on here.
It's
Should
like
have
fondue.
2 forks. And then
But it isn't.
you're going to sprinkle them with whatever nut you like, and then stick them into the refrigerator.
How do I get
Well,
it
then-
soft? Do I like use my
Oh, here, babe.
fingers? Yeah.
You're supposed to have 2 forks, would probably be easier, but I'll help you there.
Okay.
And chocolate, you can use whatever chocolate you like, dark, milk, chocolate. These are chocolate chips. You can use the chocolate bark that you use for candy.
Oh, yeah.
You can use
that's
that.
Like the little dimes.
All right, you can melt those and put those on there. You can drizzle like an orange one if you had the colored, the chocolate chips that have the color to them, and drizzle them over. So this is endless as far as your imagination goes.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
Like you could sprinkle some different stuff on there.
Look at that. I'll drizzle the nuts over. How about that? You guys dip
All right.
them. Aren't those fun?
Smells really good too.
Mm-hmm.
I love the smell of chocolate.
And then, like I said, I melted caramel and did a caramel sauce. And what we're going to do is going to dip them in. I have some already done. These need to harden in the refrigerator for about 20-30 minutes
But we already
and
have
chill.
some
We
done.
have some already done that we can dip in the caramel, which is really, really bad, but good. Okay.
But we never said we were gonna be too healthy.
Well, you know what? We didn't fry
At least
the
we have
apple
the
rings,
apples.
right?
We're
Just
still
cover
getting
that.
our fruit in for the day.
Yes, lots of apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, they say, right?
Yeah.
Just cover that up with some nuts.
Why don't you want a doctor?
Because you don't want to have to go to the doctor. Okay, let's finish those up in the chocolate, and then we're going to try those fried apples. Oh, we're going to try these in the caramel first. What do you girls think? Yeah. Yes, indeedy. So we have our sweet cider that we're sipping on. We have our apple rings in the oven cooking.
Onion rings.
Not onion rings. Okay, let's put that one in there. Let me just show you I'm gonna scoop you up a thing of ice cream here. And our fried apples. Here, excuse me.
Sorry.
Just vanilla bean ice cream. Here, you girls can put a scoop in there. And I'm going to get some fried apples out of the pan with a little bit of juice. You gotta have the juice. Okay.
You want one?
No, thank you, sweetie. Here, watch out here. Put that
Wait, just
there.
one scoop or do you want
Oh,
another?
just put one scoop in there. You're good for right now. You're just tasting right now.
That looks yummy.
Katie, you can move the ice cream away. Oh my gosh, that smells
Put it
so
in the
good.
sink.
Yep, just go ahead and put it in the sink. And then I'm going to put some of the sauce over. Watch this. Right behind you, babe. Right behind you. A little bit of sauce. Now remember, I said you can take the caramel and melt it and dip your apple wedges in there, which we'll do in a bit. We'll add the sauce on that. And our apple rings will be ready to come out of the oven. Try a taste of that, and then we'll do a toast. And you can put the pecans, whatever nuts you want to put on top with the fried apples. Doesn't that look delicious? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Get your glass first, girls. Hey, Katie, come back over here. We're going to do a toast before we dig into your dessert.
Can't drink a lot of mine. It was too good.
Okay, here's to, once again, having fun in my kitchen. I love having fun, you can smile, Katie, because you were having fun. Apples, apples, apples to Apple Appeal, and thank you for tuning in. That's having fun in the kitchen and lots of laughs, and I hope you enjoy all the apple recipes. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.